Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Friday night live stream for the Sky's Limit Aviation channel. We are back to doing Delta Ops tonight, heading back to the lower 48. Currently sitting at Ted Stevens Anchorage International, heading down to Seattle today. Delta 925. Be flying the PMDG 737-932ER with split scimitars. Glad to have you on board for today's flight. Just getting things wrapped up in the cockpit with the checklist. We're about ready to start boarding passengers, and then we will get on our way shortly. Pretty much got the autopilot set up. Right, altimeter 3007, flight director's on, auto throttle is not armed. Initial speed is V2 plus 15, which is 168 knots. LNAV is armed, heading 072 degrees, altitude will be 37,000 feet for today's flight. Auto brake set to RTO. Parking brake is set. Common nav radios are set. Transponder is set in standby. Oxygen tested 100%. Nav transfer display normal and auto. Window heat is on. Pressurization mode is on auto. Flight instruments are checked. Parking brake set. Engine start levers to cut off. Pre-flight checklist is complete. 24,400 pounds of fuel on board. It's about 12 tons. We'll be departing off of runway 07 left this afternoon, and there's no published departure, so it's going to be runway heading and then a right turn direct to the Juliet Oscar Hotel VOR. And the rest of the route as filed. These speeds are going to be V1 140, VR 142, V2 153, 96 passengers on board, and 8 crew members. And we'll be going in on the Mariner 7 RNAV arrival for the ILS runway 16 right approach in Seattle this evening. Beautiful foggy morning out here in Seattle. Looks like the baggage is already on board the aircraft. We'll go ahead and close up those doors here in just a second. About 1/3 of the way loading the passengers. Go ahead and get the APU started in preparation for pushback. And we expect to be taxiing out to runway 7 left via Golf, Kilo, and Hotel. An Alaska Airlines flight in the back behind me that just landed a few minutes ago. I don't see him wherever he's at. Oh, there he is. He's on the opposite gate there. Okay. Well, there he is. All right, pushback and engine start. Flight deck, doors, windows closed and locked. Air conditioning packs are off. APU generator, APU and APU generator on. APU bleed is on. Engine bleeds are off. Anti-collision lights on. Before pushback and engine start checklist. Flight deck doors locked. Fuel 24,400 pounds. Passenger signs are on. No smoking sign is on. CD pre-flight complete. Rudder aileron trim free and zero. Autopilot. Airspeed 168, which is V2 plus 15, heading 072, altitude 37,000 feet. VREF speeds again, 140, 142, 153. Anti-collision lights are on. APU and APU generators are on. Ground power is disconnected. APU bleed on. Engine bleeds off. Before start and pushback checklist is complete. Go ahead and go to mode C, prepare for pushback, and we're going to push with our nose to the right, tail to the left.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. So before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation. This information can help you if there's an emergency, so it's important to pay close attention.
And we'll start engine number 2, then engine number 1 as usual.
Should now be stored securely, either in an overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. And all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas should be clear. Your mobile phones and other electronic devices should be turned off.
Release parking brakes,
Once
please.
airborne, we'll let you know when you can use approved electronic
All
devices.
engines clear.
But note
Start at
that
will.
some items,
All right, starting
such as
engine
phones,
number-
may not be used in flight at any time.
I guess we'll start engine number 1.
You'll find a list of approved electronic devices in the in-flight information section of
No
Sky
big deal, it
Magazine.
still works.
If you're seated at an emergency exit, please review the responsibilities for emergency
And got
exits
rotation on
the back of the
N2,
safety
oil
information
pressures
card,
coming up,
which
oil
is in your
temperatures
seat
coming
pocket,
up,
located
introducing
above
fuel.
emergency exit. If you're unable or prefer not to perform these functions, just let us know.
Good
We can
fuel
have you
flow.
moved to another seat. As you leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap.
And good ignition on engine number 1. EGT's on the rise. N1 is on the
Please
rise.
remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, you should keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations
Starter switch
require
cut
all
out,
passengers
starting
to
engine
comply with
number
the posted placards
2.
and lighted signs located throughout the cabin, as well as any crew member instructions. Smoking is not allowed.
Rotation on
any Delta
N2,
flight,
oil
and
pressures
federal
on the
law
rise,
bans
oil
tampering,
temperatures on the
disablling,
rise.
Or destroying a restroom smoke detector. There are 8 exits on this plane, 4 doors,
20%
2 on each
N2,
side,
fuel flow.
and 4 window exits over the wings. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. All exits are
Good fuel flow to
clearly marked with an
number
exit
2. EGT's on the rise,
If there is a
and
loss of
1
power
is rising.
and cabin visibility is reduced,
Please set
white
parking
emergency
brakes.
lights near the floor will lead you to red
Good
lights.
addition on engine number 2.
Red engine
Please take
start.
a moment to find the exits closest to you. And remember,
Cockpit to
they might
ground.
be behind you.
We have a good engine
It's
start.
unlikely, but if
You
cabin
can
pressure
disconnect.
changes, the panels
Unlocking
above your
gear.
seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask toward you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others. A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are located under your seats in the economy cabin. If you're seated in the first or business class cabin, the life vests are either between your seats, under your seats, or in a compartment under your armrest. To use, pull the tab to remove the vest from its
Tow
container
truck
and then
disconnected.
open the pouch.
Bypass pin removed.
Slip the vest over your head. Fasten the two
Left is
straps
clear.
to the front
Right
of the
is
vest
clear.
and then adjust the straps loosely around your waist. If your vest has only one strap, wrap it around your waist and attach it to the buckle in front.
All right,
As you
after
leave
start
the plane,
checklist,
inflate the
engine
vest by pulling
generators
down on the red tabs
on,
the
probe
bottom
heat
of the
on,
vest.
anti-ice not
Or
required, yaw
manually
dampener
inflate
on,
by blowing into the
air
tube
conditioning,
by shoulder
packs
level.
on, auto,
You can
isolation
activate
valve
the light
auto,
bulb
engine
on the
bleeds
cabin
on,
tab.
APU
If
bleed
your vest
off.
doesn't have a tab,
Go ahead
the
and
light will
turn
activate
off the APU
automatically
at this
when
time.
If necessary, we'll distribute infant life vests or other flotation devices for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Also, most seat cushions can be used for flotation. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright and locked. Your tray
Flight
table
controls
is to the
free and
right,
clear.
and
Overhead
all
panel
carry-on
looks
items
good.
are properly stowed. As we come to the cabin for our final safety checks, please let us know if you have any questions. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
Thanks for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
All right, recall checked. Engine start switches to continuous. Auto brake set to RTO. Flight controls are checked. After start checklist is complete. Hey Frank, welcome aboard, sir. Anchorage ground, Delta 925. Taxiing to runway 07 left via Golf Kilo Hotel, Anchorage. Yeah, fairly short taxi to get over to 7 left today. And our next left will be Hotel. We'll stop there, do our before takeoff checklist. All right, before takeoff checklist, flaps 5 indicating 5, stabilizer trim set, landing lights on, strobes on, auto throttle is armed, transponder is set, before takeoff checklist is complete. Anchorage traffic, Delta 925 departing runway 07 left. Departure to the south, Anchorage. Frank, how are you doing tonight, sir? Hope you had a good week. Be a left turn. Once we rotate and take off, airspeed's alive, 80 knots, check. Positive rate of climb here coming up. Anchorage traffic, Delta 925 departing the area. Flying to the southeast, final call, Anchorage. And head over to Unicom. Alright, I don't understand why we are not climbing. Everything looks good in FMC. I don't understand why the plane's not climbing. I mean, it's climbing, it's just climbing really slowly. I just reset everything. Cycle flight directors. Nav, VNav. I wait a minute. Why is the... Why is the gear showing up? Well, there we go. Well, that kind of explains that. Yet. I swear to God, the gear... I swear to God, the gear was up. No, I had 3. I didn't. Oh, jeez. Well, that's stupid. All right, rookie mistake. Hey, wifey. My wonderful better half has entered the chat. Hello. I swear to God, the gear was up, and apparently the gear was not up. Because I did hit the gear button. And you all saw the gear handle was up. I just ignored the 3 green lights, that's all. Rookie mistake. Oh well. And center wing fuel tanks coming off. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn down the background noise, get a little music playing. That was a crazy rookie mistake, not ensuring that the gear was totally up. And my hint should have been when I couldn't get the landing gear lever to the off position and the 3 green lights being on. That was just stupid. Just a crazy rookie mistake. I bet that's what that alarm was as I was making that left turn after takeoff to circle around the field and then get on course. Everybody's had a great week this week. And hope everybody is looking forward to having a good weekend. Probably going to be pretty quiet around Sky's Limit household as we have rain moving in later on tonight. That's going to stick around pretty much for the whole weekend. Get in some flying. Other than that, not much going on. supposed to be an event going on tonight involving the West Coast, so Seattle, LA Center, and Oakland are supposed to be online. Right now, only Oakland is up. It's supposed to be a Class D airport pop. Just a bunch of pilots hitting all the, just flying in and out of all the Class D airports. We're hoping Seattle Center might come online before too long so we can have ATC coverage going in. We won't get there for, we won't get into there for about another couple of hours. Maybe Vancouver Center might drop online. Of course, no Anchorage Center, unfortunately. Hey Deke, how are you, sir? Welcome to the live stream. Hello. So yes, hopefully by the time we get a little closer to Seattle, Seattle Center should be up online on VATSIM. And Deke is asking, what am I doing? And we are flying from Anchorage to Seattle in the PMDG 737 for Delta Airlines, and we are Delta 925, and my day has been going very well. How's yours been? Estimated time of arrival into the Seattle area is about 2.5 hours. Pretty sure that the event for tonight starts at, I think, 8 o'clock Eastern, which would be midnight. Greenwich Mean Time or Zulu time. Still looking on Bat Spy, and Oakland Center is still the only one that's up and running right now. So hopefully Seattle and LA, and maybe we can get some Vancouver Center action on here before too long. having some issues with the upload speed. Itself before too long. Take a little bit of a break and step off the flight deck, so we will be back momentarily. We'll see you back in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we are back, and it looks like Anchorage Center is online. So 132.30. Anchorage Center, good evening. Delta 925, flight level 370. Sorry about the delay. Anchorage Center, Delta 925, radio check. Okay, that is weird. Anchorage Center, Delta 925, radio check. Okay, disconnect and reconnect. try this again. Okay, push to talk is button 1. Audio is set to the microphone. Speakers are my headset. Apply.
25 Anchorage Center, how do you...
There we go. Okay, let's see if this works now. Anchorage Center, Delta 925, radio check.
Delta 925 Anchorage Center, how do you read?
Gotcha, 5x5, thank you. Not sure what happened, but I just reset B pilot. That seemed to fix it.
And Delta 925, yeah, sometimes if you mess with your audio devices while you're connected, it'll screw everything up. So, and Delta 925, I do have your radar contact 31 miles southeast of the Bjork Island if you are, and verify your altitude for me.
Verified altitude at flight level 370 for Delta 925.
And Delta 925, roger, thank you.
All right, we got our audio back. It looks like we've got Anchorage, Vancouver,
Alaska
and Seattle all up and
7026,
running.
you are 8 miles from Tully, turn right, correction, turn left, heading 090. Maintain at or above 1,600 until established, clear to ILS 7 right approach.
090, above.
I think what happened was I changed over the headset to a different USB port and moved my mouse over because they were kind of interfering with each other, but it appears we got that all working, so we're back, and looks like we have air traffic control for the remainder of the flight, so we're good to go.
Alaska 7026, cleared, visual approach 107 right.
Really not a lot to see out the windows today. Feeling's just a bit cloudy and on the overcast side.
And Alaska 7026, wind 290 at 7, runway 7 right, clear land.
Vancouver will be our next one, and they're on 133.70. We'll still be with Anchorage for a little while. Maybe another minutes or so. About an hour 30 minutes left in the flight. Sitting at flight level 370. Indicated airspeed is 254 knots. Our ground speed is 461, and we have a 9-knot tailwind. And if you're just hitting the live stream, welcome. My name is Michael. This is Sky's Limit Aviation Channel, and this is Delta 925, service from Anchorage to Seattle, Tacoma, Saitek. About halfway through the flight. Glad to have you on board.
And Korean Air 81, Anchorage Center, are you up?
So like I was saying a little while ago, the weather here in Atlanta is pretty lousy. We have rain pretty much the entire weekend. 50% chance tonight, 55% chance tomorrow, 45 on Sunday. We'll see how things go.
Anchorage Center, good afternoon. Korean 081 Super checking in, flight level 370.
And Korean Air 81, Anchorage Center, squawk 7204, 7204, and IDA.
All right, 7204 ident, Korean 81 Super.
And Alaska 7026, left turn golf if able.
Yeah, I was rearranging the cabling on the
And Alaska 7026, left turn
in the
Echo.
studio.
You can taxi the
my
ramp by Echo,
headset.
cross 7 left on Echo.
I really want to go ahead and just get a wireless at some point, but the headset was attached to the USB port on the very back of
Korean
the
Air
computer.
81, radar contact,
So I moved it about 2
297
feet
miles
forward to the
west
upper
of the
frame
ANET
USB
Island.
port,
You are verified present
holding
altitude.
the power button, and then plugged my mouse into the back of the
We are
Yoke,
currently
because
at
there
flight level
are
370, Korean 81 Super.
3 USB ports
And
back
Korean 81,
there.
roger, thank you.
Apparently, while you were able to pick up my audio, ATC was picking me up, but I wasn't able to hear them, so I had to reset everything. So that's all back moving. A little over 11,000 pounds of fuel remaining. It's about 5.5 tons. I think we burned a little bit more fuel than we wanted to on the climb out because of that gear issue earlier. That kind of threw me for a loop. I know I hit the gear light, or hit the gear coming up, because the gear handle did go up, just the gear apparently didn't. Not sure why that happened, but it's all good.
Anchorage Center, Alaska 44 on the ground manifest, request clearance to Anchorage.
Alaska 44, Anchorage, stand by.
So once again, there's a VATSIM event involving the West Coast, and it's called... Pull it back up real quick.
Alaska 44, Clearance advisory, Cap.
Ready to copy Alaska 44.
Class D spree.
Alaska 44 clear to the Anchorage Airport via radar vectors at gas, then as followed.
Going West
Maintain
Coast
flight level
finest
370.
for a regional
Departures with me on this
FNO
frequency.
featuring Class D
Squawk
airports. There are no
3110.
event. Options are endless for the Class D spree.
Clear to Anchorage via radar vectors, then at gas, then
Started
as filed.
at midnight Zulu
Climb
and goes
to Bravo
until
370 and squawk
400
3110,
Zulu.
departure west to Alaska 40.
Alaska 44 readback correct. Bethel altimeter 3003. Expect 19er right for departure. Advisory taxi.
Altimeter 3003 and 1 and a right for departure, Alaska 44.
Probably on the next live stream set the pilot up as its own audio source, because I realized if I turn down the desktop audio, that also includes
Alaska 1227 Anchorage Center. If you're transmit nothing but static coming across.
the pilot.
Apologies. Good afternoon, Alaska 1227. With information Alpha, I hard
During
to Seattle.
cruise,
And Alaska 1227 Anchorage Center. Are you able to accept the no end 4 off of runway 33 today for your departure?
Affirmative, we can for Alaska 1227.
And Alaska 1227 clear to the Seattle Airport via the no end 4 departure. Direct Johnston Point, then as followed. Maintain or climb via Saitek at maintain 4,000. Departure will be on this frequency, and you can squawk 4157.
Clear to Seattle via the known 4 departure, and then direct to Juliet Oscar Hotel, climb via SID, and 4,000 to departure, and squawk 4157, Alaska 1227.
Alaska 1227, readback is correct. Anchorage information also current. Altimeter 3007. Expect runway 334 departure. Advise ready to taxi.
sign since I'm back.
Roger. Revise ready taxi runway 33 for departure, Alaska 1227. Thanks so much.
Anchorage Center, Alaska 44 for taxi.
Alaska 44, runway 19er right, taxi via Charlie Alpha.
Charlie Alpha to runway 100 right, Alaska 44.
There's the pilot. It is an option to capture audio, but it says that desktop audio when enabled, creates an application audio capture source that automatically updates the currently captured window. Note that with desktop audio is configured, this can result in double audio. suppose I would have to... I guess does Flight Simulator need to be its own audio source? I'm going to have to experiment with that. And I will experiment. Meantime, we're looking on Navigraph. We'll be going in on the Mariner 7. This afternoon into Saitek. We'll be coming in from Yankee Juliet. As you can see on FMC, for direct Doug's right now, still 154 nautical miles out from there, and then Yankee Juliet will start down 10 point then.
Alaska 44 upon departure, fly runway heading, wind 180 at 1 tree, runway 19 right, cliff stick bow.
Clear for takeoff runway 19 right, and runway heading on departure Alaska 44.
So that's how everything is looking for right now. She'll get dropped over to Vancouver here in a minute now. Again, if you're just joining the live stream, welcome. My name is Michael. So known as Sky's the Limit. This is Sky's Limit Aviation Channel. This is Delta 925. Non-stop service from Anchorage, Ted Stevens International Airport down to Saitek.
Delta 925, contact Vancouver Center 133.7, good day.
33.7 for Vancouver, Delta 925, see ya.
Yeah, 15,000 works for us for Western 46.
Roger.
Vancouver Center, good evening, Delta 925, flight level 370.
All right, Delta 925, Vancouver Center, good evening, welcome aboard. All right, Westjet 406, I have your clearance when you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready for Western 46.
Ship 406 cleared to the Seattle airport via the Georgia 6 departure. Flight plan route, departure runway 26 left, squawk 3652, and cruise amended to 15,000.
Alright, cleared to Seattle via the Georgia 6 departure. Flight plan route, departure runway 26 left, squawking 3652, and final altitude will be 15,000 for Western 46.
Ship 406, read back correct. Push start your discussion, call ready for taxi.
Alright, we'll call you for taxi, Western 46.
Air Canada 741, negate preference.
I can turn down
no preference, Air Canada 741.
Canada 741, roger, taxi Mike Juliet, apron your discretion, have a good night.
Mike Juliet, apron your discretion, Air Canada 741, down.
And then
Vancouver Center, good evening, Korean Air 81 Super, flight level 370.
And Frank is back.
Korean Air 81 Super, Vancouver Center, good evening, welcome aboard.
Not much going on. We finally got some air traffic control online for the remainder of the flight down to Seattle. Dropped over to Vancouver
That's
from Anchorage.
027 Vancouver Center, good evening, welcome aboard.
And ready for the weekend. Hey, VA, how are you? Good evening, sir. Good to see you. Long time no see as well. How's that? Is that any better, Frank? Or how's this? Test, test, 1, 2, 3. VA says that he stopped simming for a little while and he's back. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you. I turned my gain up on the mic just a little bit, so...
Station calling center, carry only.
Glad you can hear me much better. Awesome. Kind of rearranged things here in the studio and then did some moving around of some cords in relation to where they were plugged in to make things a little bit easier for me, and apparently Sim could not hear me earlier, so we got that all figured out.
I do Lima November, stand by number.
Vancouver Center, Korean 81, super request out of cockpit for 10 minutes.
Korean 81, super, that's the first.
Finalized my PMDG 777 checklist, and got it all nice and laminated, and just uploaded it to my MediaFire account.
All right, Zulu Lima November Center. Zulu Lima November, your squawk 7704, the atmosphere altimeter 3011. Advise when you're ready for departure. Zulu Lima November, squawk 7704. Squawk 7704.
There's the links to both files right there. First one's for my 737 checklist, and the other one is for the 777. Feel free to download and use them as you see fit.
Zulu Lima November.
I
Roger.
took mine and
are you familiar with
laminated
the east
them.
route by chance?
Just to make them a little bit more realistic.
Okay, routing is your discretion. Not above 3,000 feet for now. Abbotsford wind 18014 gusting 20. Departure from the apron, your discretion.
Departure from the apron, my discretion, not above 3,000.
And also looking at my MediaFire downloads, I am amazed that over 1,400 people have downloaded my VATSIM model matching file and are either using it or trying to use it. And then my FSX tweaking file's been downloaded about 300 times, both based off of videos that I've done. I have to see how many people actually watched the video. Let me go find my, let's see, let me go to my channel and go to videos, playlists, VATSIM tutorial videos. Full matching. Well, 1,800 views, and it's just a 7-minute and 57-second video. But it generated 1,400 downloads of the file that I use for model matching on VATSIM, which is really, really good. So I am impressed.
Vancouver Center, good evening. Amfly 202 on the ground on Nemo. Like to pick up our clearance to Portland, please.
Amfly 202, Vancouver Center, good afternoon. Your number one, standby. Amfly 202, actually, do you have the weather at Nanaimo?
That's correct. We have weather and we have weather notice at Madison.
Roger, and which runway are you planning for departure today?
We'd like to plan 16 for departure, please.
Roger, number one, standby.
And looking at our arrival into SeaTac, it's going to be runway 16 right, that's 8,500 feet of runway. Final approach course is going to be 164 degrees. ILS frequency is 110.75. Going to be a flaps 30 landing, so 137 knots for the VREF plus 5 for the wind correction for 144. And going in on the Mariner 7 arrival today. Looking good on the fuel. Still really cloudy, so we're not able to really pick up any of the Canadian mountains on the coast. Even though they're showing up on the terrain radar here off on the left, but we're not able to see them. Clouds. One big blanket of clouds here today. Frank says that he loves the PMDG 737. You know what? I am absolutely, it is my favorite aircraft now to fly. Now that I've flown it so much and basically learned it, it's a great study level aircraft. Along with the 777, which I've been tinkering around and practicing in. And I'm just impressed with it. It's awesome.
And flight 202 Vancouver Center.
Go ahead, and flight 202.
And flight 202 clear to Portland, the 82 departure, then the Eladi transition, then a flight plan routes, climb 16,000 on course, squawk 0073.
Okay, weather in Seattle,
which
has not been updated in over an hour.
All right, clear to Portland Airport via the Lady 2 Eladi transition as filed. 16,000 on the
winds
squawk.
220 at 10.
01300 for flight 202.
10 miles visibility, temperature 16 Celsius, dew point 3, scattered at 5,000, broken at 7,500. Altimeter's 3013.
And flight 203 back is correct. Unicom 2228 for taxi, and you can call me airborne 133.7. Talk to you later.
All right, we'll call you airborne 33.7 and flight 202.
Forecast later on this evening in Seattle will be a little bit less visibility, like dropping down to about 6 or 7 miles. Nautical miles visibility, winds will be 210 at 12. Few clouds at 3,500. Overcast at 7. That's the weather for Miami coming up. Or, excuse me, Seattle. I wish I was in Miami. Or Florida on my mind for some reason today. I don't know why. Maybe because I need to take a trip on down there. Here's how that spy is looking. We're right here. And as you can see, all of the West Coast is up and running, and it's all Class D airports. That should be a good bit of fun tonight for folks who like a little bit of Class D action.
Golf Zulu, Lima November, Vancouver Center, say again.
Just wondering if I am
Zulu, Lima November, Roger, clear on frequency. Have a good flight. Bye-bye.
Western 406, Vancouver Center identified, climb 15,000. Western 406, proceed direct Roshan course.
Proceed direct to Roshan course, Western 406.
Vancouver Center, good afternoon again, Flight 202 off the ground on a Nemo, passing 1.2 for 16,000.
Flight 202, Vancouver identified, climb 16,000.
Climb 16,000, and Flight 202. Vancouver Center, Korean 81, Steven's back with you.
Junior 081, Vancouver, roger.
Did he say Korean Air 81 Super? Yeah, it's A380. Heading over to JFK. Got an MD-11 tracking north, heading up to Anchorage from Saitek. What does everybody have planned for the weekend? Anything exciting?
And 927 and Quebec Center today. And 927 approved, report back.
I'm trying to remember if my Seattle airport has 3 airports or not, or three runways or not. Don't remember.
Can you say again for the frequency for what's the first?
118.
I think I have all 3 runways for I know FSX does not have 3 runways for SeaTac, but Prepared, I believe, does have 3.
And flight 202, climb flight level 230 and clear direct
you have to
on course.
open up Airport Design Editor and see.
And flight 202, quick correction on that, to see direct still G on course.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh well.
Was that Togi for Flight 202?
And flight 202, affirmative.
Check Togi, Flight 202.
and flight 202, contact Dell Center on 118.625. Bye-bye.
118.625. Thanks for the ATC on flight 202.
And looks like the Seattle ATIS is online on VATSIM, but we're not close enough yet to pick it up. We're just picking up some of the Class D airports, including Vancouver, that are currently online, but they're on the very southern part of Vancouver's airspace. As we get a little bit closer, we should be able to pick them up pretty soon, and a little bit of cloud break there to see a little bit of mountains. I need a little bit of turbulence there as well. And catch the mountains there off in the distance. And about 160 nautical miles from our top of descent. I'm really glad I made the change over to active sky for prepared as opposed to the other weather engine that I have. I think I've gone and real FS Real Weather 3.0. Which worked really good for FSX and FSX Steam, but just doesn't really visualize the clouds all that well in prepared. And at this point, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and uninstall FSX Steam. I literally have not even started that program since God only knows how long. And at this point, it's just taking up taking up hard drive space. And I don't do much as far as AFCAD mods or anything like that with it anymore, so I just don't see any sense in keeping it.
United 927 back.
927, roger.
And still have about a 49 knot tailwind pushing us along today. Coming from a 270 heading.
And Vancouver, United 927.
And 927, go ahead.
Yeah, do you have a handoff for Seattle?
United 927, stand by. Yeah, it's 927, contact data center 118.625.
18625, United 927.
All right, close enough to Seattle to get the ATIS. Looks like information Juliet, winds 210 at 9 knots. 10 miles visibility, scattered at 5,000, broken at 70, temperature 15, dew point 3, altimeters 3013. ILS and charted visual approaches. Runways 16 right, 16 left in use, departing 16 left. and advise if you have 2 runway scenery. And I'm going to have to open up Airport Design Editor to find that out, because I don't remember if I have the 2 or 3. So let's do this and open up Airport Design Editor. Lower this window just a little bit. Stock Airport, KSEA, Seattle, Tacoma. See what we have, and I've got 3 runway scenery.
Vancouver Center, so 1564, just passing 2,000.
1564, Vancouver Center, day, climb flight level 330.
330, so 1564.
About 45 miles from our top of descent.
Zulu 1564, proceed direct to Seattle on course.
Direct Seattle on course, Swoop 1564.
Delta 925, when ready, descend flight level 200.
Descend flight level 200 at my discretion, Delta 925. I'm about 40 nautical from my top of descent.
Delta 925, roger.
We can get the MCP set up. Oh no, didn't crash at all. I'm yeah, everything has actually been perfect. I know which parts of the FMC not to touch anymore to cause PMDG to crash the client to desktop, so I very rarely have an issue now. I actually have not had a crash to desktop since my Minneapolis to Atlanta flight. Whenever that was, I don't even remember. That was the last time that I had a crash to desktop, and then figured out what all was going on, and it stopped. When was Minneapolis to Atlanta? That was a month ago, and I've not had a sim crash since then, so that's been really, really good. I'm going to step off the flight deck really quick, and I will be right back. Hey, Nebulation. I was just going to step away and kick my air conditioning down 1 notch because it's getting warm in the house. And I'll be right back. But good to see you. I'm glad that glad you got a little bit of ATC training.
117 Air Canada 291.
Yeah. Back. All right, we have our ATIS weather and information. Landing altitude is verified. We've got our landing data BREFs set.
Air Canada 291, clear direct Charlie Victor on course.
Go back to Charlie Victor on course, Air Canada 291.
Air Canada 291, Charlie Victor.
Charlie Victor, Air Canada 291.
Roger.
Vancouver Center, Apollo 81.
Apollo 81, Vancouver, go ahead.
Yeah, Apollo 81, hello, we're at Kamloops, clearance to Vancouver.
Apollo 81, do you have current weather of Canada?
Yeah, affirm we do with like runway 09, Apollo 81.
Apollo 81, Roger, clear to Vancouver via the Cabra 1 departure, then a flight plan route. Climb 16,000 on course, squawk 4633. Clearance is landing now. Clearance is void if not airborne by
Alright, starting down.
0200.
370 for 20,000.
Okay, we're clear to Vancouver, Cabra 1, runway 09, 16,000, then on course, squawk 4633, and the clearance is void if not airborne by 0300, Apollo 81.
Apollo 1 reback is correct. Unicom 123 for taxi, and call me through 4,000 on this frequency. Talk to you later.
Okay, we'll call you through 4,000, Apollo 81, thanks.
ATIS weather info checked, landing altitudes checked, BREFs for landing are checked, ILS frequency is set, auto brakes
Group
set to
1564,
2.
contact data center 118.625.
Radio and barometric minimums set, nav radios and autopilot are set.
Portadown 118.625, Group 1564, have first share night.
Vancouver Center, good evening. United 1230 airborne through 1,500.
United 1230 Vancouver identified, climb 16,000.
Confirm, is that 16,000 feet, United 1230?
And it's 1230 affirmative.
Climbing 16,000, United 1230.
Oh, yes. Frank was just asking how did the ATC training go, so how did it go?
United 1230, turn left heading 210.
Left 210, United 1230.
Vancouver Center, Air Canada 240, crossing 2,500 on the Vancouver to departure.
Air Canada 240, Vancouver identified, climb flight level 370, turn left heading 080.
Up to flight level 370 and turn left to 3... Say the heading again, apologies for 240.
Air Canada 240, turn left heading 080, climb flight level 370.
Okay, up to flight level 370 and turn left to 080, Air Canada 240.
Air Canada 291, contact Seattle Center 118.625.
118.625, Air Canada 291, thank you.
United 1230, clear direct Victoria on course.
Direct Victoria on course, United 1230.
Vancouver Center, Korean 81 Super is going to disconnect thanks to ATC.
Turn near H1 Rudder, stand to flying. United 1230, climb flight level 350.
Climb 350, United 1230.
Air Canada 240, that was a left turn 080, but you can continue a right turn 080.
Right turn 080, Air Canada 240. My apologies.
Delta 925, contact Seattle Center 118.6, instructions, 625, 118.625.
118.625 for Delta 925. Thanks for your service tonight. See ya.
See ya. MasterJet 027, entry center is now closed. They can switch to the Unicom 1 to 2 decimate. Have a good flight.
Alaska 1452, Seattle Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 350.
Seattle Center, good evening. Delta 925 passing through 21.5 on the Mariner 7.
Delta 925, Seattle Center, hello, descend by the Mariner 7 arrival, stand by. Delta 925, reset transponder squawk 4041, and descend by the Mariner 7 arrival, landing south, Seattle altimeter 3013.
All right, 4041 on the squawk and descend via the Mariner 7, Delta 925. So Nebulation says he had a lot of fun, got to go into the sweat box and reading back or finding mistakes in flight plans. That's pretty cool.
Shuttle Sonoma, Delta 8879 Heavy out of Seattle through about 10,000 now.
Delta 8879, Seattle Center, hello, climb maintain flight level 3.
There's actually a lot of VATSIM controllers who do live stream some of their sessions, so
I flight 203.
I would definitely consider recording a video for it.
3545 and flight 202, what's it?
Seattle Center, Second 296, 8,800.
Delta 925, clock 4041.
4041, Delta 925.
Delta 925, contact Seattle, Seattle Center 135.45.
Squawk 4041 and then over to 135.45, Delta 925.
Alaska 1131, contact Seattle Center 134.9er.
124.9er, Alaska 1131. We'll see you.
I mean, that's
Seattle Center, Second 296.
literally where I just was at
Sun Country
a second
296, Seattle
ago.
Center, hello, climb maintain file 350.
350, Second 296, sec.
We'll plan for 28 left and flight 202, thanks.
Cloud 73, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, private clip 2.
Delta 925, Seattle Bear 2 up.
And approach, Delta 925 is up.
Delta 925, Seattle Bear 6, say altitude, verified descending via with Juliet.
Descending via the Mariner 7, and I have Juliet for Delta 925.
Delta 925 at Griffey, cleared ILS runway 16 right approach.
Okay. At Griffey, cleared for the 16 right approach, Delta 925.
Remember, 2 Mike Echo, you turning left or right?
I'll turn left to Mike Echo.
Or 2 Mike Echo, right, your taxi to parking via Alpha, good day.
To taxi, parking via Alpha. Thanks so much for the ATC. Have a great night.
You too.
The aircraft should be descending, and it's not. Okay, Nihos at...
Seattle Center, Pilot Clip 73. Is there someone right in front of me on 28 left? Or...
Nope. You are the only aircraft on a production department.
Okay, thank you. Pilot Clip 73.
Flight 202, turn 10 degrees to left, descend and maintain 7,000.
10 left, descend and maintain 7,000, and flight 202.
Delta 925, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, cleared to land, Delta 925.
Seattle Center, Pilot Clip 73, clear of 28 left at Echo.
Center Club 73, yes you are, my bad. Contact ground point 9er, good day.
Ground point 9er, good day. Thanks for being on Pilot Clip 73.
Portland, Turcon, Alaska 324, holding short runway 28 left.
Alaska 329, see airport departure. Hello, runway 28 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Alaska 324. Sorry, 329, apologies.
Flight 202, descend and maintain 5,000 to Portland Airport to your 1 o'clock, 15 miles.
Send to 5,000, we're looking not quite yet at Flight 202.
Flight 202, I haven't checked the weather there in a while. You got any clouds?
We're just, I'd say we're in a scattered layer here, but we're pretty much right in the base. As soon as we get to 5, we should be able to pick up the field.
2500.
Flight 202, did you say you had the field inside? I was on the line.
Yeah, we got it signed now at Flight 202.
Flight 202, thanks. Cleared visual approach 1928 left.
Cleared visual 2 left and Flight 202.
Alaska 329, radar contact, altitude.
Altitude at 2,400, climbing to 7,000.
Alright, engine start switches to continuous, speed brakes armed, landing gear down, 3 green, landing checklist is complete. Landing.
Alaska 329, climb maintain 15,000.
Climb and maintain 15,000, Alaska 329, or...
Flight 202, verify you're going in for 28 left, so it looks like you're entering a base for the 10s.
Affirmative, 28 left and Flight 202.
400.
Beaver 259, heavy at Alpha 9, ready for clearance.
80 knots. I never listen to the machine anymore.
Delta 925 left, November, cross runway 16 left, correction, cross runway 16 center on November, hold short of runway 16 left.
16 center at November, hold short 16 center, hold short of 16 left in November, Delta 925.
See, it gets me too.
I know, me too.
Who thought it was a good idea to put 3 runways this close together with nothing in between them? Alaska 329, contact Seattle Center 125.8.
Contact Seattle Center 129.8, Alaska 324. 329, oh my god.
So you got the 9 wrong there twice. Seattle Center 125.8, 25.8. Flight 202, runway 28 left, clear to land.
2 left, clear to land, Flight 202 there.
Delta 925, cross 16 left, taxi to parking via Bravo, spot 88.
16 left and over to the ramp via Bravo, spot 88, Delta 925. stop here for just a quick second and gotta figure out where spot 88 is.
DAL925, just to help you out. Spot 88 is going to be a right, and then your first entry on the left from the ramp.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Right and first entry on the left. Delta 925. There we go, we see her. Screeching halt at the gate. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Seattle. When do I think I'll go live again? Probably tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be kind of crummy here in Atlanta for the next few days, so I don't think we're going to be going anywhere and doing anything. So next flight is going to be down to Salt Lake. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Probably a mid-afternoon or late afternoon flight. We'll see what happens. $900. I am 15.2 hours from my promotion on my Virtual Pilots Union. So next flight is going to be Seattle to Salt Lake. I'm still working on the FedEx 5060 standalone video. That's going to be the Narita to Anchorage, so things are going to be a little bit out of sync and out of order. And then after Salt Lake will be Salt Lake to Detroit, then down to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Lexington. So a whole bunch of Delta ops and the FedEx one sprinkled in there someplace. So go ahead and disconnect off of VATSIM. Get ready to close this puppy down and stuff like that. Not the best flight, but everything worked out. The gear thing threw me off at the very beginning. I've never encountered that, having the gear come up and then not actually come up, and then just sitting and wondering why my plane isn't climbing. And then the internet upload speeds kind of crapping out kind of midway down and kind of bring things up, and it just makes me want to go with AT&T fiber at this point, because they're just going to be a lot more reliable. I don't know. Who knows? But anyways, we're deboarding our passengers at this time here at SeaTac, and with that, that's going to do it for today's live stream. I appreciate everybody who came and checked everything out. Frank and Nebulation and VA and Wifey. And who am I missing? Who else dropped by early on? Deke POV came in towards the very beginning. Yeah, so Frank, Wifey, Deke, VA, Nebulation, everybody else who stopped by tonight to watch and might not have hopped on the live stream, really appreciate it. If you like tonight's live stream, hit that like button, support the channel by subscribing. Video coming out, or we'll live streaming tomorrow, Seattle to wherever we're going to. What did I say? Salt Lake. I think I'll take the screenshot right here for tomorrow's flight. Boom. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Good night, everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your Friday evening. We'll see you tomorrow, most likely. This is Michael with the Sky's Limit Aviation Channel signing off. Peace out. Tailwinds and clear virtual skies.